I never thought I'd be the kind of person to ban my in-laws from my house. I used to believe that no matter how difficult family could be, you worked through it. You compromised. You kept the peace. But after what happened, I reached a breaking point I didn't even know I had. Now my wife says I crossed a line that can never be uncrossed. And our entire family thinks I'm controlling and cruel. I'm 34. My wife Sarah is 32, and we've been married for 6 years. We have 2 kids, a 4-year-old son and a 2-year-old daughter. We own a modest but comfortable home that we worked extremely hard for. I work long hours in IT, and Sarah works part-time while handling most of the child care. Her parents live about 40 minutes away from the outside. They look like a normal, slightly old-fashioned couple. But from the moment I met them, there was always tension. They never liked me. They never said it outright, but it was obvious, the little comments. The constant comparisons to Sarah's ex. The way her father would question my career, my income, my decisions, especially in front of other people. At first I swallowed it. I told myself it was just overprotective. Parents adjusting to their daughter being married. I was wrong. Sarah's parents didn't just visit, they inspected. Every time they came over, they'd comment on something. Why isn't the house cleaner? Why do the kids eat this instead of that? Why doesn't Sarah cook more proper meals? Why do I let Sarah work at all when she should be home full-time? Her mother once reorganized our kitchen without asking. Her father criticized how I disciplined our son, saying I was too soft and that boys need fear to become men. I told Sarah I was uncomfortable, she agreed, but never actually confronted them.
"They don't mean it like that," she'd say.
"They're just old school. Please don't start a fight." So I kept quiet. Things escalated when our daughter was born. She was premature and spent time in the NICU. It was terrifying for both of us. We were exhausted, emotional, and barely holding it together. When Sarah's parents came to visit instead of support, they brought blame. Her mother implied the pregnancy. Complications were Sarah's fault for working too much. Her father questioned whether we were following the doctor's advice correctly. Then her mother posted photos of our newborn on Facebook without asking, along with a caption implying that they were basically raising our kids. I asked Sarah to say something. She didn't. The breaking point came 3 months ago. Sarah had gone back to work part-time and I was working from home that day. Her parents showed up unannounced. No call, no text. I was on a work call when I heard raised voices downstairs. I muted myself and rushed down. Her father was yelling at Sarah about the house being a mess. Her mother was criticizing her parenting, saying our son was spoiled and our daughter was too sensitive. Then her father turned to me. Her father said it was their daughter's house too, and they had every right to be there. That's when I said it. This is my home, and until you can respect my wife, my children and me, you are not welcome here. They laughed, so I opened the door and told them to get out, or I'd call the police. They left, screaming that I was abusive and controlling. Sarah didn't speak to me for 2 days. Then she told me I humiliated her parents, traumatized her, and destroyed her relationship with them. I told her I was done being disrespected in my own home. I said the words that started everything. "Your parents are banned from this house." She cried. She said I had no right to make that decision alone. Her parents have since told the entire family that I'm isolating Sarah from them. Her mother claims I'm emotionally abusive, her father says. I'm brainwashing her. Some family members have stopped speaking to us. Sarah is torn. She agrees her parents are difficult, but says banning them is too extreme. I told her the ban isn't permanent. It's conditional. They apologize. They respect boundaries. They treat us like adults. Until then, they are not welcome. Our marriage is strained. We're in counseling. Sarah visits her parents without the kids. I stay home. Sometimes I wonder if I went too far. But then I remember my wife crying in her own living room while her parents tore her down. I remember my kids hearing their grandfather shout. And I remember that this house is supposed to be our safe place,